Did you know, in the summer of 1964, the Beatles embarked on their first North American tour. This tour marked the band's second visit to the United States, but their debut performance in Canada, solidifying their status as international icons. Before this summer tour, the Beatles had made a brief appearance in the United States in February 1964, performing in Washington, D.C. and New York City. This visit was primarily centered around their iconic Ed Sullivan appearances, which served as a prelude to their larger scale tour later in the year. During the summer tour, the Beatles embarked on an extensive journey to promote their highly anticipated film and album, A Hard Day's Night. The band traveled from California to New York, with hookers, journalists, and adoring fans following their every step. Before I delve into the set list and give my opinions on each of the songs, let's understand my context. This analysis is sourced from listening to every bootleg of these concerts, allowing me to gain some insight into how the songs were typically performed and received by audiences. Throughout this summer tour, the Beatles adhered to a pretty consistent set list, showcasing a blend of their chart-topping hit singles and lesser-known gems. The concert commenced with a high-energy twist and shout.
Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, baby.
A song that never failed to ignite the crowd's enthusiasm. John Lennon's assertive "You Can't Do That" followed,
Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that.
with Lennon delivering a rare guitar solo, adding an extra layer of excitement to this song. From there, the band transitioned seamlessly into All My Love,
All my love,
introduced by the charismatic Paul McCartney, whose onstage charm captivated the audience throughout. The infectious energy of She Loves You and Can't Buy Me Love kept the momentum going, with Lennon often interjecting humor into the introductions,
It's an oldie, some of you older people might remember, from last year.
teasing the audience about the age of the song, and mock clapping. After She Loves You, the band's lead guitarist George Harrison, which introduced Paul McCartney's Things We Said Today, which featured Harrison on backing vocals, similar to his backing vocals on All My Loving earlier in the set. Despite being a pretty unknown song compared to much of the other songs played, the young Paul McCartney always found a way to breathe life into the vocals of Things We Said Today, resulting in waves of screams across the audience. Amidst the frenzy, moments of introspection emerged, with Lennon's poignant If I Fell, where his vocal harmonies with McCartney memorized the crowd.
'cause I couldn't stand the pain, and I
The song's vulnerability offered a glimpse into Lennon's emotional depth, showcasing Lennon's ability to connect with the audience on a more personal level. After finishing the revealing ballad, the band would fall straight into I Wanna Hold Your Hand, knowing no introduction was needed for their biggest American hit.
I can't hide.
Weirdly enough, it was the song skipped if the band wanted to shorten their already short concert. This was on full display in Vancouver, Canada, where because of a deadly crowd surge, the band skipped it, wanting to leave the venue as soon as possible. The setlist also featured spirited covers such as Roll Over Beethoven and Long Tall Sally, playing homage to the band's early rock and roll influences. Ringo Starr, the band's drummer, even took center stage with his performance of Boys, despite having occasional technical hiccups with his mic. One of the highlights of the setlist was Lennon's penned hit single, A Hard Day's Night, a song that showcased the band's musical prowess and stage presence. With Lennon on lead vocals, McCartney on backup, and George Harrison delivering a rocking solo on his Rickenbacker 12-string.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working.
The song showcased the Beatles at the peak of their performing powers. The concert reached its climax with Long Tall Sally. The Beatles unleashed their energy, leaving the audiences exhilarated and craving more. The boys would then bow to the crowd, acknowledging the thunderous applause and cheers before exiting the stage as a unified force. Despite facing challenges during their future tours, such as the infamous Bigger Than Jesus moment during their 1966 US tour, the Beatles always held the 1964 North American tour in warm regard. The joy they experienced during this tour remained a cherished memory for the band members, especially Ringo Starr. The sources for this video are Chuck Gunderson's Something Fun Tonight, the backstage story of how the Beatles rocked America, as well as Dr. Robert's YouTube video, The Beatles 1964 US tour reconstructed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment on what topic you think I should cover next. Thanks for watching.